Stream elements. Bill 1949T is now live. Streaming DCS World, My Flight Simming, DCS.
Bullets. Bullets.
Request rearming.
Copy. Rearming complete.
Center. Forgot to turn my fuel on. Do it again. Shows that the fuel pump is a necessary item in starting. The fuel was turned on, but the pump wasn't. Just checking for shell craters there, because we tend to get them at the end, this end of the taxiway, and just as we get onto the runway. There doesn't seem to be any on the runway. Dead sure there doesn't seem to be, and there wasn't any on the taxiway. If I hit them, it can damage my gear. Mounts I'm going to take off in case anyone's got their ears on. Online Spitfire 08 to take off. And it's Charlie 130. Nice. Didn't seem to get too much of a frame drop as we passed there either. Radio. getting a nice frame rate at the moment. Top left of my screen, 70s and 80s. Now for me that's quite nice. Won't necessarily stay like that. Like Undead might be down to the World War II section. Is that right, Undead? Probably. Perhaps there's a bird radio. You can just about see him. He's a pixel now just inside my reticle there. Just 8 pixels, so if you're watching on a phone you probably ain't going to see that, or even a tablet you might not see it. That's my trims. And actually I'm going to adjust my course because if I carry on that course, I'll probably encounter ground units that are quite dangerous for me. There's a fire of smoke down there, and generally speaking, we are safer to keep to the left of that smoke when we're going south. There we are, there's the smoke. Somewhere around here there's some really nasty units that will take me down. Wait, it could be that Undead is going down to, oh, where is it? Hold on. Yeah, I think he's going down to Besland, probably pick up some supplies, and then bring them back to Rostock. Because we can run out of supplies. So if he's not going down to engage the Second World War section, maybe I don't need, because I don't think he's in any danger of, he's not in any danger of being attacked, I don't think, so I could probably leave him to that and make a turn down. There's that pile of smoke again. I'll keep to the right of that. Avoid this area. actually I'm in a reasonable position to have a go at there's some BTRs, like 6-wheeled vehicles with guns, I think. They certainly have guns. I think they've got 3 sets of wheels, 3 axles. So I could go down and have a go at them. They're just in this region down here somewhere. In fact, that just there, you really can't see it, just there is one of them. There are 7 of them. They will shoot back at me. I'll close my canopy just for a bit of extra safety. Notice the sound changes when I do that. I love it, the sound of it with the canopy open. Seeing 2 just there, which once again, if you're looking on a small screen, you're not going to be able to see what it is. Strikes. They are starting to throw stuff at me now. There's a line of 3. If I move further over this way and change my angle slightly, I might be able to go for 3 of them in a line. Just there. That looked successful, but I'm not sure. Oh, the last one was. Should get on the next pass. Out of 7 so far, so there's 2 left. Let's go for this one. Accomplished, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, mission accomplished. RTB for rearm. Open the canopy again. We listen to the sound. Lovely air inside this house. Do go around, I think. I'll go fly alongside the runway. We're coming on 08. So coming from the other direction. 08 being the heading that you're flying towards, so that's 80 degrees from north. Land on this runway down here, that's 26, so that's 260 degrees. Way too high at the moment. Cut my engine right back. Lose some speed. Lose some speed and some altitude. Not so much the speed actually, it's the altitude at the moment. But as I drop altitude, the speed will come down. Still needs to drop at least 1,000 feet. That's more like it. I picked up a bit of speed in doing that, despite having the throttle right back. 49 final 08. Gear down. Flaps are down. I think I might have taken a couple of bullets on that. Yeah, I have got peppered wing. Maybe I'll get my wing repaired just in case. Just in case there's something that's being affected by fuel lines or control cables. Get off the runway onto this taxiway. We'll use the aircraft radio as well, which makes it look more authentic. And with the aircraft radio, if we get too far away or if we get mountains in between us, we start to lose signal. Which is what will happen. Flaps up. I don't think there's any damage to the engine area, it's just just that wing, but that could affect the fuel or whatever, so I'll get repaired, I might as well. Cut the engine for that. I don't like working on the engine when it's still running. Repair.
Request repair. Copy.
Bullets. I'm using voice attack, if anyone's not aware. Using voice attack, just speaking the command, and then it does what I've programmed it to do, instead of me pushing buttons or, you know, operating keys on the keyboard.
Request rearming. Copy.
If anyone would like to drop a message on the chat, that's always very welcome. I know that you can't always, because I think, like people on YouTube, and probably same with Twitch, I think you have to have an account to be able to do that. But an account is free, and it's not difficult to set up. So if people fancy just coming on there and being able to put a message on the chat, just set up a YouTube channel. It's pretty straightforward, I think, and as I say, it doesn't cost anything. No commitment. Whilst that's happening, while the guys are working on my
Rearming complete.
on my wing, etc., I can have a sup on my cider. So 90 seconds, and then they will start to repair me, and repair takes about 5 seconds, I think. Oh look, I didn't realise I caught damage on the elevator as well. Didn't feel it, I didn't particularly notice any issues whilst flying, I didn't notice any control issues. Tonight's a kind of a bonus flight as well, because Lexor had issues last night and didn't get much flying. And that's him. Yeah, copy Lexor. How me?
Yep, receive. Just trying to find a value for something that undead's doing.
Sorry, find what? Oh, so find something and think about undead. Go up on the ramps in a minute. There we are, coming up on the ramps. Not that you can see the ramps. We are up on imaginary ramps, and the ground crew are working. Oh, look, all the damage on the wings has just magically disappeared because they've repaired it, and now they'll put me back on the wheels. And we're good to go. If anyone wants me to explain anything, I'm happy to. Like start up, take off, that sort of stuff. I'll only give it 3 pumps on the fuel because it's a warm engine. Crack the throttle. And start her up. Adjustment trim. into runway. I will announce it because there are people around now. Flying Spitfire moving on to 08. Okay, we're good. Break off and away we go. That's the brake lever, it's there. I've got a slider, just there. Do the inset. Brake off. Away we go. Dip back, full right, throttle up. Trimmed. Okay, so we got under an F-16. Just taking off.
Takeoff.
Kind of why it's been told to abort. Maxwell had spawned in an A10, but I'm not seeing him listed and I'm not seeing him on the ground. have a go at the artillery. Enemy artillery in a field just in front of me. There's a line of them. Well, I've got a few smoking or steaming, but no actual kills. That's really disappointing. Take them individually. That one at the end was smoking, was also firing, so let's get rid of it. Oh, 7.7s, they're not going to do much. Pretty sure I've got no 20s left. Do one more pass just to check, but I'm sure I've only got 7.7s. That one was just enough to hit my nose because it was obviously already damaged. Okay, I'm going to return the base. And there's 4 destroyed, a couple of smokers. Finals of 08.
Roger that, you got undertaken off the Albion there before.
I thought he was already airborne. I missed that.
I must have wasn't under.
Oh, it is, but he's up. Gear down. Flaps down. I've got no damage, so I'll just go in and get rearmed. I'll just pull off the runway, get rearmed. Sure who's causing that contrail up there. It could be the refueling tanker, I suppose. I'll have a quick look. He could be undead. He's up at 35,000 feet and he's going for the Yak 40. Okay, that's another part of the mission. So he's very high. So there's probably two contrails up there. Sort of. I mean, one is a little indistinct, but there's that one. Maybe that one that's curling now. Maybe that could be undead. Made an attack and he pulled off. So 35,000 feet in DCS is slightly unusual, but it's for a specific task. I didn't ask to get armed, did I? Oh, let's do it. Bullets.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
I'll do a bit of refueling with the drink.
Refueling complete.
Okay, just wait for confirmation for your Who's that taking off on the taxiway? Oh, perhaps it wasn't. Hang on, crikey, he came down very quick, unless he crashed or got shot down.
Rearming complete.
armed and refilled, I can adjust my trims and put on the runway and take off. Explosions. I'm not seeing anything. Unless they were sonic booms, but I don't think so. Okay. Let's have a quick check, make sure no one's coming in. It's just me. I'll take off on 08, which means going at roughly 80 degrees. So Laxor has engaged a MiG-29. Undead perhaps coming in to support. Ah, nice one. Nice one, Undead. So Laxor was engaging on a 29 and then Undead came in and released a missile to take out the 29. Nice. I'm speaking to my radio, but I'm not sure if they're on the same frequency, so that might be pointless, but anyway. No need to make any announcements at this time because they're both up in the air. I'm the only one on ground at the moment. Once again, I'm going to avoid certain areas because there are dangerous units down there for me. There is a pile of smoke which is there. As long as I stay to the left of that in this direction, I should be clear of the nasties that are down there somewhere. Right, well the BTRs that are in this direction down here, I've destroyed all of them. I could go and finish off the anti-tank, the artillery to the southwest. Because I've got most of those. They're in a field somewhere in that region. Pull the prop pitch back and the throttle. But that's not good for the engine to leave it like that. But now I'm at 2000 RPM, the prop pitch pull back, and about a boost of 7. Apparently she'll run all day like that. It's all crashed according to this. But there's the artillery units I'm talking about, little dots down there. Identify which ones are still live. Close my camera here, I think, just in case. They're not going to shoot at me, but I don't know, perhaps debris might be where I get closer.
Excuse me! Intercepting the mail is a federal offense, you know. Especially when it's mine.
Hey, so the one I shot at, I damaged it, so for a moment there I thought it was already dead. Well, I'm seeing 2 tracks, I think. So at least they give themselves away as being live. That's 2 for 1. There's a smoker down there. Might be all of them done now. I think all the rest of them are dead. I'm seeing a dot at the back there. Let's have a look just in case it's still alive. Well, that was some nice misses. At least. Copy. That must be the last one. All the others are sitting in the little black scorch areas.
We're going to try and test on the mission,
territory. Well, yeah. Is there anything I can help with there?
I think Undead's going to be rolling the MIA because he's looking to get more time in it. I'm happy to take the Huey and Trail if you wanted to double up on that and do radio stuff. I don't mind.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Let me find some. I suppose I should rearm, or is that not likely to be needed?
We're over it now. It'll be just to the east of, west of Terran, just next to the southern flooding river, or where the river flows south. Are you staying in Spitfire or switching?
I was planning on staying in the Spit, but if I need to be in something else, I will.
No, you don't need to be. If you're going to be in Spitfire, then I'll switch to the radio operator in the MIA.
Right. Well, that's Laxor down there in the Uri. I think it's a Uri, got it. So what's happened is there was a bit of a scuffle at high altitude. Laxor Undead attacking another aircraft which carries information. So they hit that aircraft, bits fall off it, and then the idea is to retrieve the bits that fell off it because those bits contain intel which they will try to get back. And we will try to get. So the enemy will try to get that intel, and so we have to locate it. And once we locate it, there might be a fight for it. So that's Laxor just there. When he flies out, I'll just accompany him. So a switch is occupied an MI8. can see it. Oh, hang on. He's joined. What happens is Axel has jumped out of his Huey and he's jumped into the MI8 along with Undead. So I'm guessing Undead is piloting and Axel will be operating radio and stuff to try and get a bearing on this bit of intel that we need to retrieve. So that down there is going to be Undead and Axel. Yeah, covered Axel.
Alright, we're getting mobile westbound.
Copy, I have eyes. Should I be seeing an orange circle somewhere? Oops, taking fire, I think. Careful.
Yeah, 250.
Oh, it's a convoy.
Negative. They are 255s.
Oh, right, okay, that's even worse. Not sure if you responded, perhaps I didn't catch it. Do I look for an orange circle yet?
Yeah, it's to the east of Tarek. West Tarek.
Suffered damage, so I'm a bit sluggish.
Say again, Bill.
I'm a bit sluggish, so I've got some damage. More fire where I am. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm completely off course. Hold on.
Roger.
Yeah, you copy?
Okay, just making sure you haven't taken radio damage. You're a rough heading of where you are of 211 degrees.
Found an orange circle. But the aircraft is handling badly. But the ailerons are very sluggish.
I'm not sure if you caught one. Did you catch the heading?
Yeah, so I'm seeing the orange circle now anyway. Aircraft all over the place at the moment. I think my internal lighting is intermittent as well. Yeah, it went off and came on again. Not sure how long I'm going to be able to stay airborne for at this rate. Be like I'm moving the stick and nothing happens, and then all of a sudden it happens. It's like the ailerons are kind of stuck. I'm using the rudder more than I would normally. Definitely got intermittent internal lighting.
take a minor detour just to pick up CISO.
Copy that. Go for the orange circle because I want to make as little in the way of course corrections as necessary. The orange circle is right in front of me, and that's like a waypoint. I think they have to get close to it in their chopper for a while, and then it gives another waypoint, and then similar, and then another waypoint after that. And on the final one, they hope to find the bit that fell off and collect it and take it back to base. Course corrections are a major problem. Actually, I'm going to go back in case I come under fire. Just realised I'm coming back just in case you end up taking fire.
We're good. Is on board.
Very good, thank you. Expendable Spitfire, absolutely, yeah, I love it, but I've got damage. If you look at my ailerons, they are very sluggish, and it's making it very difficult to fly. I've taken some hits, as you see.
Oh yeah, I see that.
So it's very sluggish, uncomfortable to make reasonable changes. So I'm using the rudder more than I normally would, just to try and make those directional changes. Axel and Undead have just picked up someone who they collected on Caesar, so they're doing search and rescue. Oops, did you see my lights flash there? I've got damage to my systems in as much as the lights are flashing.
Before I started building my Harrier, AV-8B, C cockpit, I flew the Spitfire pretty much all the time.
Ah, that's what I like to hear. That's rather like me, except I'm not worried about the Harrier. I like the Warbirds, and my favourite is absolutely the Spit. Actually, if you fly the Spit still, the sound you're hearing here from this Spit is not the DCS sound. It's coming from Echo 19. It's I think it's about UK wise, it's about £3 to buy it, but I'm not sure if the latest one is as good as the one I've got. So if you wanted to fly a Spit and you wanted the latest version, we could meet up on Discord and I can give you the folder for it. Well, it's not the latest version. when I downloaded the latest version, it didn't seem to be as good as this. This is a beautiful sound. I'll close the canopy. Right, it still sounds nice, but when I open the canopy, you get this lovely airy sound, almost like phasing sound from the prop wash. I'll make it turn carefully.
172.
And I'll open the
If I
canopy.
didn't take up a portion of my basement for my Harrier cockpit, I would have built a splitter.
Well, I suppose you can still fly a spit from your existing, can you? Right, I'm going to open the canopy and see if you can hear the difference. I can't see Rex or an undead at the moment, but they are pretty much in front of it.
Spendable 172. No. I don't know, never flown a real Spitfire, but seems like you should hear maybe it noise with the canopy rolled back.
Yeah, but it's not just that. It's with the DCS sound, you get the breeze flying past you, but you don't get the same airy sort of to say like phasing effect from prop wash. So this is a better sound.
I know you hear a lot more when you open the Dolby windows in the C172.
Yeah.
Spendable 172. I'm a real C172.
Ah, right, nice one, nice. I've got very limited experience in actual flying. I've had a half an hour fun lesson and a 1 hour fun lesson for special birthdays. But I was amazed that on the second lesson, like the 1 hour lesson, I had control for easily 80% of the time. It was very good, very nice lesson. Very good. That was in the Cherokee.
Spendable 172. Well, you've got more flying time than most people on the planet.
Well, that's probably true, I suppose. Yeah, it's a nice way of looking at it.
Ghettos Edwards. Hazel Hill.
We'll go up to about 2 o'clock.
We're almost in position. We should hear him start counting.
72. Can I assume you're in a replay?
UK, yes sir. Whereabouts are you?
Spendable 172. I'm in Chicago, US.
Chicago. Oh, right. Number 3 son is managing, tour managing a band, and they're doing USA at the moment, and they played in Chicago. A couple of gigs in Chicago.
Spendable 172. But I've been to Duxford Airfield in the early 90s.
Oh, Duxford, yeah, nice. Still can't see their chocolate.
Spendable 172. Saw some Spitfires fire up and take off way back then.
Oh yeah, beautiful. We went to Duxford when they got 24 Spitfires of different marks, but 24 of them up for a fly past. Took off like 3 at a time, formed up, and it flew over 24.
Spitfires are super rare in the US. Like there's maybe only 2 flying here.
Oh, that's a pity, but never mind. Occasionally I get them fly over my house. And that's really lovely. And you can hear it, you don't have to see anything. As soon as you hear it, you know what it is.
Spendable 172. Nice.
which is really uncomfortable flying this, because she handles like a dream normally, and now I'm having to fight it.
Spendable 172. We have lots of P-51DS, which I love, but not as much as I love the
Well,
Spitfire.
I'm totally in agreement there. I love the B-51, but I don't very often fly it. At the moment, that's mainly because I think I've got some remapping to do, and that's just a pain. So I just jump in the Spit. I'll always happily fly the Spit.
Spendable 172. Used to be friends with a guy who owned a P-51D. Until he died in a crash in one.
Oh dear, that's very sad. Yeah, a close mate of mine back in the 70s, he joined the RAF and unfortunately there was an air collision. It's just a really unfortunate set of circumstances. And he's an instructor, and although I say instructor, but effectively he got his wings. And the person in the sequence, he was in a jet provost, they were the sequence, all three of them were lost. And that was difficult. It was a bit like a brother, really. Very close.
Spendable 172. Yeah, never give when they go rest, which is what we say when they pass on.
Yeah. That's right. I still can't see them.
5, 6.
They're in the right place, they're collecting good data. Now I can see them. Just between the tree and the forest. The tree by the lake. And the other trees. You can probably see them there. Okay, I think that orange circle is gone, so now they'll be heading off to the next one.
Spendable 172. I also have the water flight controls. Although I changed out my grip for the F-18, which is basically the same grip used in the AV-8B. Although the middle and right hats at the top are swapped in the Harrier. Spendable 172.
The ball box are nice stick and front.
But I'm going to begin working on that next year.
You're far more into it than me then, obviously. I mean, I only fly a couple of days a week. But I love it. I've got the stuff I need, like track AR, so I don't use VR. Track AR, pedals.
Now I've put back onto the right radio, because it matters which way you got the...
It's more than I fly these days.
Oh, that's a pity.
Spendable 172. I've been building my Harrier for 5+ years now.
Well, enjoy when you get in it then. I'm sure you will.
Spendable 172. I started the Open Harrier project. All my plans are free and open source.
Very good. flying this is terrible at the moment. It's not a comfortable aircraft to fly when it's got a sticky ailerons like this. I thought they were supposed to be going for another orange circle, but I'm not seeing one. It's black cell copy.
Receive, are you receiving?
Yeah, receiving. Are you heading for another orange circle? Because I'm not seeing one.
Yeah, I did just mention that we're heading back because we had done as much as we could do, but I'm not sure if you received that.
I caught something but didn't get it right, didn't get it fully. Okay, I'm glad to go back because I've got very sticky ailerons, it's really uncomfortable, and my panel lights are flashing on and off.
Expendable 172. Article 3D printing build.
No TX, no TX.
Sorry, that was probably bad button pushing on my part, sorry. Yeah, I'm glad to go back because I've got very sticky ailerons at the moment. It's really uncomfortable to fly. Never had a spit fly this bad because of the ailerons. So I'm using the rudder more than usual. So I'm glad to go back. Not sure how comfortable it's going to be to land. My panel lights are flashing on and off.
Expendable 172. The keep useless, until back out. Actually, maybe not. LOL.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, it might buff out.
Expendable 172. Got a drop holding. Cheers.
Yeah, copy expendable. Nice to have you there. Thanks for the chat and good luck with your with the units that you're building. And I hope you're going to get a spit again sometime and come and fly with us. I'll be very glad to get back. This is awful with those. Look, I'm moving the stick. The ailerons barely move. It's like the cables of the ailerons have been stretched or something. I've also got to be very careful when I cross the river. Because there's areas that are very dangerous. There are areas that have got some nasty stuff. So I think I'm going to cross the river at this point and hope I'm not in the wrong place. If I get missiles coming up at me, then I know I am in the wrong place. Yeah, copy Laxon.
Yeah, we went down, cry.
Oh, that's a pity.
We're now gonna pick up the seesaw that is to the south, just in Rosdock town.
Copy that. I'm just going to get back as soon as I can. Get down and get prepared. This flying near this bit at the moment is like a boat on the high seas. It's all over the place. going to carry on climbing a bit because there might still be ground units, enemy ground units below me that could take me out. I have no way I can avoid stuff at the moment. It's difficult enough just flying it. Right, so there's the airfield. I think I'm close enough actually, I can drop down. 49 turning final 08 emergency landing. Well, all things considered, I'm very happy with that landing. I'm just going to move on the grass and get rearmed. In fact, now I'll move up to the taxiway. Oh, now that was what you might call clumsy. Well, I was going to get rearmed. I was going to get repaired anyway, but that was just a bit over enthusiastic on the brake. Okay, let's get repaired and rearmed. Repair.
Request repair. Copy.
Bullets. Oh, that was a bit close on the fuel as well, look at that.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming. Copy.
Actually, I'm getting refueled and rearmed, but repaired and rearmed, but I think we're probably going to finish very soon, if not now, unless anyone pleads with me to fly a bit more.
Refueling complete.
I think I've lost my radio. That sometimes happens. That's a bug. I think when you crash, you can lose your radio. I'm not sure if it's going to come back. We'll see.
Rearming complete.
moment my push to talk for radio is doing nothing because it should bring up the RPTT box in red. In fact, it's not even yellow, so my radio's had it at the moment. See if the repair fixes it. "40 seconds and we'll find out if my repair is going to fix the radio." Well, it looks as though it has fixed the radio because I've now got a yellow box around the RPTT. So that's good. A 4.9 radio check. I'm not sure where Lector and Undead went there. It says Undead landed. He probably did say, but I might have missed it. In fact, my radio issues might have been compounded by the fact that these panel lights were flicking on and off. So that suggests a power problem, so that could be why radio communications were a bit off. I'm not sure what's going to happen at the moment, whether we're going to finish there. We said we'd finish at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock UK time. It's now 2:04. No, so I don't know where they are or what we're doing, so I'm just waiting now for contact. They might be on Discord. I'll just check that and then I can find out what's going on. Well, they do seem to be on Discord, so I'll have a quick check. I'm not sure if you'll hear both sides of the conversation, but I'll drop in and have a say hello. Copy, chaps.
Oh, yeah.
What's the story? What are you doing now?
Well, we had a slight technical issue again. We're going to try another. We're still trying to test the seesaw thing. Unfortunately, we've lost both of them so far. So, well, we need a seesaw first of all.
Okay. Well, I was just looking at the time. That was all. Because in theory, you're going to 2.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's I can do later because obviously I'm not at work, so it's not quite as time sensitive as it would normally be.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, let me just I'll just jump in the air spawn I-16 that's near the airfield and I'll just throw one down on the ground.
Copy that.
Actually, if we're doing the Chinook, then you've got the Chinook, haven't you?
I have.
Might as well do a big test if you want.
Okay, I'm good with that. I'll take a quick comfort break and I'll be back and let you know.
Okay, did I actually just die doing the damn seesaw?
The seesaw dropped, yeah.
For the Chinook, what are you going to do? You're going to stay in Discord or are you going to use internal comms on the Chinook?
Discord, just for the purposes of testing and it being easier.
Yep, okay. Alright, well I'm going to take a quick comfort break and I'll be back.
Okay, pressure a lot more buttons. What are you thinking of in terms of big test?
I need to see if it works for multiple people. So, just having more than...
So have like Bill in the third seat?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, that actually works. Because that gives me time to sort this out quickly.
Okay. Or it might even be second seat if it crashes my DCS. Oh, we're moving. I hear... Ready.
that ADF? You tuned it in.
You see, with this, I can have them. I can actually hover it like dead,
Right.
thanks to the systems.
What signal are we listening to? Or can you not hear them?
I can't hear it.
What? No Morse code. That's weird. I'm hearing a beacon.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, it's always in here. I
Yeah.
don't know what that is.
It's it's one of the airfield markers. I don't know which one though. I don't know which radios. Because one of them is going to be an ADF, and that's what we're hearing. So it's tuned to the audio.
Never fun.
Oh, okay.
This is one of the
Sort
ones
of
that
flashing as if they were on fire.
Oh, weird. No.
Tracking is really awkward in this. I wonder if I can. Is there a chick's guide for this one? I can't remember.
Negative.
Gosh. What are we in the CH-47?
Yes, sir.
You know, AD. Australian Defence Force? No. Cockpit display CDU and flight director. The homing on NDB stations. Using ADF. Oh, it's a CDU access power and avionics. Go to CDU index page and select the flight director. Because of tuning, select the ADF. Okay, yeah, so if you select Undead's helicopter.
Yeah, I just got to find him.
Be near the bottom of the list.
Oh, okay. I've got him, yeah. Right, I'll take the next position then, engineer.
Yeah, any of them.
No, I'll take gunner. What do I fancy? Port gunner, I think. Never know,
Okay, well, I've got to take that and turn the beacon off. Weirdly, there's not one for Moscow. But perhaps what we understand.
We've got a passenger sitting on the ramp.
3-0, the team. It's over here again. We were listening to the Batum ADF. It sounded like rockets firing. Yeah, it's like we hit
We
something.
just lost rear rows for some reason. Alright, reset that.
Bill, I don't know if you've got your ears on, but you'll need to reselect.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Yeah, you won't be able. You will be able to now, but
I'm selecting starboard gunner, and it's not doing anything.
it might not be put in yet. But it's choose the engineer or the co-pilot.
You're,
I think
according
once
to this, you're on
once
co-pilot.
gunners. Nope, I haven't selected undead yet.
Okay, so it could be that I've had a game crash. No messages to say so. I'll come out of this selection
Close the
screen.
roll. Yeah, it might be if you had it open previously.
Yeah, how do I come out of it, for heaven's sake?
Just did change coalition, and it will give you the prompt to change blue or red, and just reselect blue.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll do starboard gunner. No, report gunner again, just to see if it works this time.
Yeah. Let's see if I can remember what I'm doing for you.
Screen element. Till 1949 T is now live.
Okay.
Streaming heat.
What's this like?
Same.
What's the effect of it?
Snapback echo.
Gun. 10 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing.
No,
7
it's
o'clock.
overcome that.
Searching.
Well, you just go into box for this one.
Oh, hang on, hang on.
It's on the tree line to the south.
What's this like?
It must do the thing to actually pick them up.
Let's go.
That's okay, I've just done mic
Gun.
off on
2
radio.
o'clock. Searching.
Okay.
You can try hover and see if you'll hop in.
SA-10. 6 o'clock. Searching.
I don't really want to mess with other trees, other flags.
How do I move the gun around?
It's a hard. The guns in DCS are horrible to control. If you double click middle mouse that you would normally use for spotting, that will slave the gun to the mast, but what it doesn't do is attach your shoulder to the buttstock of the gun. So the gun moves independently of where you're looking, which makes it impossible to aim.
Yeah.
I don't think there is any fix for it.
Fixed wing. 1 o'clock. Searching.
Okay, we got him.
If you were on the rear gunner at that point, you'd have seen him move, wouldn't you?
I looked out the back, and as he got to the ramp, he disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see at all how to control the gun position. Never mind.
No. No. It's the same in all of them. I don't think there is a way. It's like it's been put in as a yes, there's multiplayer and you can shoot guns, but it's not been put in a way that's usable.
Yeah, at the moment I can shoot at anything the gun happens to be pointing at.
Yeah. Oh, what do you mean? So you can't move the gun?
The gun moves with my head, but I can't. I still don't feel as though I can actually make it go where I want it to. Well, maybe I can. But I'm trying to look at through the sight. You can't look through the sight and make the gun where go where you want.
No. So there's no way to put the butt against your shoulder.
Fixed wing. 10 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah. Another CISA.
3 elements.
So,
Bill 1949
no, we're offloading.
Streaming DC
Okay,
live
I just got
broadcast
another message to say
live
I'm streaming live again. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, you went offloading. So you need to look on this so let's over the CSAR 1, which that didn't work, and see unready CSAR 1, so you got your credit.
Expendable 172. What the? Spitfire fortunate. LOL.
It didn't credit.
Yeah, this is just for testing of certain facilities within the mission that Naxor has built into it.
Expendable 172. To be fair, I fly the Huey and the A50.
I'm useless in choppers, I don't mind admitting, I'm terrible with choppers.
Undead credited with 1 CSAR. So those have got the log entry in there.
6, 7 o'clock. Search.
Got more mapping to do as well because my buttons that put me outside of the aircraft, etc. in this are not doing it, so I need to bring that back. Don't know why.
Why is one of my engines down?
Well, we appeared to land heavy, but didn't
No.
think it was heavy enough to do that.
No. It's just the lever on the roof for some reason that's been moved.
Gun.
Oh.
9 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, I've got one engine. I think someone's got a key bar that's messing with the levers.
I'm just making sure that none of my levers are doing anything, which they're not, and they were both fully forward anyway. I don't think anyone had control over it. You might be able to restart it.
I don't know how to do a mini restart.
Which one is it? Right engine.
It's the one. It's engine one. Engine one's out.
Okay, so that's the ground. So that's on the ground setting. So.
Yeah, for some reason it was underground setting and then it killed my whole thing. That's not supposed to be there.
One of the APUs, that one, is it? That's the APU.
Fixed wing. 8 o'clock. Searching.
I haven't got any feedback. Okay, that's not a great view. I remember that much. Okay. We've got the move. One. No. Put it blanket. The engine start. Let's start an engine.
Negative. Oh wait, hold up. Yeah, looks like it's maybe.
Let's start
up. I don't know why, this thing keeps going to ground. There's someone that's messing with something that's forcing that to go to ground.
I don't know. Because I wasn't actually on the game. So I know it wasn't, I wouldn't have thought Bill has that stuff mapped on keybinds. He'd be on throttle and wouldn't be using it because it's a map on the game.
I know, it's just weird.
There's no bit of this, isn't there?
It's still not right. Yeah, it's hopping like crazy.
That's weird because it's stable.
Fixed wing. 7 o'clock. Searching.
But for me,
Gun.
the whole
9 o'clock.
chassis is
Searching.
bouncing.
Oh right, no, for me it's rock solid.
As if to say that.
Engine oil pressure.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, the mapping is correct, but
maybe something
it's
got
not
hit.
working, it's not happening.
Or something failed because of relying on one engine. But this thing's
At least not
bouncing.
whilst on
It's
the
not
gun.
smooth.
Engine 2 oil pressure on.
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, that's not right with this thing. Yep. It was a problem. I don't know why things messing with the engine.
I don't know why, but my mappings weren't working. they're set and they're correct. I was trying to look at the aircraft on the outside, and I've got a mapping on that from one of my buttons, and it's correct and it's there, but when I hit that button whilst I'm a gunner, it doesn't put me outside the aircraft. So is that because I'm
Yeah,
in a gunner
make sure you've got the. Hang on a second. There's a separate set of mappings. So it's not on the CH-47F. You want the CH-47F gunner station. You'll need to set it in there.
Oh, of course. Yes, okay. I'll jump back in. I'll go port gunner again.
That's how I didn't put it in. Just when we take a slot, it's not.
Gun. 9 o'clock. Searching.
It's setting the aircraft information. And the slots are slightly different from, well, the multi-crew slots are different from the module slots.
Fixed wing. 6 o'clock. Searching. Gun. 8 o'clock. Searching.
Sift that.
At 24:15:7. You jump.
Hello, Piston. Get caught up a minute, hold on.
At 24:15:7. What you think?
This is DCS, and we are in a mission created by Lexor, and I'm currently in a gunner in a Chinook. I mostly fly a Spitfire in this, but we're just testing stuff out. So I'm in a Chinook at the moment. I'm trying to work out how to get F1 selected for my view. Oh, it's that one. Okay, cockpit view. Of course it is.
At 24:15:7. How is your stream going? And how is YouTube going?
Oh yeah, stream's been reasonably busy for me. I don't normally get that much.
Fixed wing. 3 o'clock. Searching.
Who's spawned at the moment?
Yeah.
Oh, you're good. Okay. Am I okay to attempt to connect? I'm not fussed about
At 24:15,
what it is that you're doing,
you got
but I just want to
PC
sort
now,
of,
Just hovering right now.
you got 20.
I just want to generate log entries so that I can see
Yeah,
that information.
people do
This is stuff I've
tend
never
to
seen
sub,
before.
which is very nice. Not that I'm worried about that. I'm not in it for. I'm not monetised. I only do this for my own pleasure and hopefully for the pleasure of viewers.
At 24:15, Please been a watch for a little bit and just doom scrolling.
Okay, yeah, alright, Peppermint, yeah, I don't know how much longer I'll be here, but this is very restrictive for me. I'm normally flying a Spitfire and going wherever I want to do and whatever I want, so this is very restrictive. I'm using the guns on this is very uncomfortable.
Fixed wing. 3 o'clock. Searching.
I don't believe I'm missing those units, but I'm also not causing them to explode.
At 24:15, Yes. I have the same amount as you.
Just a fairly standard wireless pass. But I can't hit anything with this gun. Or at least if I am hitting anything, it's not actually doing any damage. I think I'm out of ammo. But I'm sure those bullets must have been hitting, but they just weren't destroying.
At 24:15, Here I have the same local timer sheet that is get614 stuff I do read ahead and stuff so it really tells South not gonna lie.
I mean, I only use the mouse occasionally, not for actual flight or anything like that as such. Only for selecting things like rearm or
Fixed wing. 3
and a lot of
o'clock.
that I
Searching.
can do by voice attack when voice attack is behaving itself.
I can possibly put corrective code in, but I will need to restart the system, unfortunately.
Alright.
So if you're going to stick around, or if you need to head out, or
It's not a mortar, it's a flak 88 hitting us. I always thought that was a mortar.
It looks like I didn't reload it.
Oh, what?
it's the only one that's actually accurate.
Not really. Like, if you look to our left, dude's just missing us.
I've been shot by way too many times.
Look, we're just out of range, so on our left, you can see the smoke from him trying to hit us.
Oh, I see.
I'm quite sure I must be hitting these targets, but they're not going
I mean,
down.
if you want to try fix it, I'm
At
happy.
24
But it's
Pikmin 7.
wait.
Wait, I just noticed you're not like controlling the camera with your mouse.
Oh, I'm controlling it with track IR.
What?
I'm only using the camera, the mic, the mouse to fire the gun, that's all.
Oh, you're fine to your string.
Sorry, yeah. Got confused on the buttons there, just by way of a change. I was just saying that I know that I'm hitting these units down here, but they're not doing any damage.
That's cool.
Do you
You're
actually
fine,
need me
60.
in this aircraft? Because if not, I might quickly jump in the spit and come back and have a go at
Fixed
those
wing.
units.
3 o'clock. Searching.
So what you're firing there is only like an M60, so considering the Gatlings on the Q don't do a whole heap, that would take more.
I'm
If you
sure,
look
I'm sure.
on the map though, if you look on the map, the health indicator above the icon, above the marker that you're shooting at, should, if you're getting hits, slowly be going down.
They all look full health at the moment. I'll jump in the spit quickly.
Yeah.
Bullets.
Request rearming. Copy.
At 24 Piffman 7. Loki, I'm trying to find YT streamers that actually don't have 5 million people spamming chat, cause then I can't freely chat and the YouTubers respond.
Oh right, well I'm generally speaking, my maximum viewers is in the region of 5 or 6. Okay, let me get sorted.
Rearming complete.
And I'll take off on the taxiway just for speed.
Definitely need a depth, so this is getting especially as it takes out people from actually
At
doing stuff.
24 Piffman 7. You keep doing you.
Okay, trim and altimeter.
Alright, 1 moment.
Yeah, nice.
Do you fly the spit? Fine, I'm taking off on taxiway. Oh, of course I'm not transmitting that. I'm thinking I'm using the aircraft radio, but I'm not, so it doesn't matter.
At 24 Piffman 7. This is so cool.
I don't know if you caught me what I was saying, but in order to make any change towards editing of multi-cruise CSAR, I need to do an actual server restart
At
of
24
DCS.
Pithman 7.
I don't need to do it yet.
Sorry,
I'm still
I'm trying
writing the
to let
code,
you
but
focus.
I won't be able to test the code without a restart.
Okay, well, just let us know. I was going to take off. Shall I take off or not?
Well, no, so I'm still writing the code, so I'm not ready to test anything yet.
Sorry, okay. Yeah, okay, Piffman, I'm about to take off now and go and find those units that we were just shooting at. Hold on, let's make sure I've done my trims. I think I have. Right. Break off. Sorry, do you fly the Spit, or do you fly in DCS generally? And if so, do you fly the Spit, Piffman?
At 24 Pithman 7. Why it ain't taking off for real, for real.
Not sure what you mean there. It's not taking off because I'm not throttling up yet because I've been doing other stuff. But I'm going to take off now. Brake is off. Stick back, full right, throttle up.
I keep firing my brain fast enough while I'm trying to think.
Those units that I circled are the ones that we were going for. Here they are. There are some BTRs as well further up that will try to shoot me down, so I might go for them.
7. So you have the whole thing like the flight stick and everything, so cool.
Yeah, throttle, stick, rudder pedals, track IR, and I also use voice attack. I'm not sure if these units are still live. Yes, they are. They're shooting at me, so they're definitely live.
There's a random pilot just walking.
What?
So if you got external camera view, behind us there's like the two parking areas in the grass for aircraft. The first one, just across the parking area, there's like a pilot just walking on
That's good to hear. Nice to hear.
Cheers,
Cheers,
just walking.
It doesn't get any more real than this unless you're actually in the aircraft, to be honest. It's brilliant.
Sorry. No, I'd only just clicked that, but then I realised I shouldn't have. I could have just done something else rather than that particular one. Pilot stuck. Oh, that one.
There's 3 left down there.
With slot 23.
Yeah, he's just walking.
As if I can get these 2 in a line.
That's odd. I have never seen one of those animate. They always... Because that's an artifact of when someone ejects. DCS places by default an M.
As a failure, I'll try again.
Ignore the M and put the...
Sorry.
Put the CSAR there instead. So I've I've never seen one move.
I don't know what he's meant. Is that meant to be an F-16 pilot? I don't know who much pilot that's meant to be modeled.
If you look on the A10, on the map, it says A10. But I've never seen them animated. I mean, if you look...
So they normally just stand around.
Right, I'll go for that one. That's firing.
Pilot F-16 to the south of Ecken, which is where you ejected earlier on, which it then placed the CSI near.
24:15:7. Kinda getting me dizzy, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, but it's a bit like when you're driving in a car. If you're the driver and you go over a humpback bridge, you don't notice it so much. But if you're a passenger and you go over that same humpback bridge, you notice it in your tummy quite a lot.
Can't move the map to it.
Okay, I think I've got engine issues, so we'll try and get back.
At 24:15:7. I might be hooked.
Possibly. There's going to be an emergency landing in whichever direction I can manage. But I think I'm losing that engine. Oh, it's failing. I'm going to end up putting down. I won't put my gear down, I'll just belly flop. If I was to put my gear down and try and land on grass in a spit, it would just nose over. This long grass. It doesn't look long until you land on it. Just hope for a gentle belly flop landing. Good enough. I can now jump out and then they will have the option to come and pick me up as a search and rescue. Oh, I can do that.
Getting close to being ready to do a restart if people are happy with it, but if they are not, then that's all good.
Yeah, well, I've just had to belly flop in a field because they got my engine, so yeah, I'm happy to do that. Jump.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't walk. I normally can. Depends on the way it happens when he jumps out. I normally can walk along the wing and tilt.
At 24:07.
No, I've got no control over him.
Brace for impact header.
Yeah, yeah. No, I've got no control over the man. I can't make him walk. Normally you can, but it depends on how it goes.
At
So we're stuck with the man like
24:07.
that now.
Why bro's face was so close to camera?
Because I was looking at myself. Yeah, when you look round, you see yourself. You shouldn't, but and also when you bail out, you look up and you see the canopy of your parachute above you as well. And when you come down, when you get close to the ground, the knees come and the feet come together, slightly bent, ready for impact on the ground, and then you can start walking about. Let's get a new aircraft.
At 24:07. Unreal Engine 3R game.
Do you want me to explain what I'm doing for startup, or should I just do it? So the responses are explain or do it.
At 24 Piffman 7. Yes.
How's you looking?
I'm not sure if yes means do it or explain it.
How's you looking? Any progress?
Yeah, it's. I have to piece things together. So I think I've got the hook in place. So I could restart this. Yeah, I don't want to restart too early though, and then have to do anything again. So I've got the hook updated, so that when someone's, because it doesn't generate the same set of game events. So when you choose a multiplayer slot, it works different.
Stand by Piffman.
Because you're not technically taking a new slot. You are piggybacking on a pre-existing one.
Yeah.
So I think I've got something in place that can detect the slot change. Now I need to tie the slot back to what group name it is that we are in.
Right. Oh, Seesaw.
At 24 Piffman
So are
7.
you going to restart soon then?
Spotted him on standby.
Hard to tell. Carry on and doing as you do.
Okay, I was just talking to someone on my stream. I was just going to take off in this bit. That was all.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, Piffman, was that yes? Was that yes to explain what I'm doing, or yes to just take off?
Right, go for danger close.
Oh god.
I forgot you can watch me while you're sitting with me. So you're coming on my bad idea.
At 24 Piffman 7. Yes to
Explain.
explain.
Okay, right. Well, the first thing we need to do before we start the spit or any aircraft like this is put the brake on. The spit has one brake lever. It doesn't have toe brakes, so I can push my toes forward on my rudder pedals. It does nothing. Spitfire doesn't have toe brakes. It only has this one brake that you squeeze with your fingers like a bike brake. I'm going to put that on now. So the brake is on. I'm going to put my prop pitch to fully fine. See that lever on the left? So the prop pitch is fully fine, and I'm gonna flip the throttle. Oh, I don't need to. I'm gonna push the throttle forward to bring this light up. There's a little switch down there. It's difficult to show it. That switch there operates or turns off the gear lever, the gear light. So if I turn it off, and now I'll push it forward, you'll see it comes on again because the throttle physically clicks that switch.
At 24 Piffman 7. The stream is delayed by like 30 seconds for some reason, and okay, I understand more of your plan.
Yeah, I
We may
know
have
there's a
hit the ground
delay. I
little bit
can't
too hard.
do anything about it
Look
either.
at the Seesaw.
I don't think you're done yet.
No. Right, okay, so I'll just carry on explaining, but I'm aware that there is a delay, which I can't do anything about. Right, so the brake is on, the prop pitch is fully fine. I've brought up my gear light. I'm now going to put on my panel lights, instrument panel lights, open the covers to the starter and booster buttons, and then turn on my magnetos.
Oh, this is so bad.
Right, now I'm going to put on my fuel pump and open the fuel cock. Now I can prime the engine. I'll give it 4 pumps. And I'm now ready to start. To start the engine, I'm going to crack the throttle about that much, and then I'm going to press And you notice there's a rev counter. It's about 1400 RPM. Now I'm going to set my altimeter and my nose down trim and my rudder trim. Nose down. It's not very fast. And my rudder trim, I'll give it full right rudder on the trim. Not the rudder itself, just the trim. Okay, we're good to go. I can now taxi. Now to taxi on a Spitfire and various other aircraft, if you don't have toe brakes, you have one brake, and what you do is if you want to turn to the right, you give it right rudder and apply some brake, and that puts braking on the right wheel. To turn left, it's the other way around, of course. Before I go any further, I've just realised I didn't get armed, so I'm going to request to get armed. Hold on, I'm going to do that using voice attack. Bullets.
Request rearming.
At 24 Pitman 7.
Copy.
Gotta go RQ and finna eat my burger.
Okay, well, I'll leave it there then. I won't worry about taking off if you're going to be gone.
Rearming complete.
Yeah, that's all. If you caught me, the person that I was speaking to on my stream, they've got to go now, so I'm free to quit or do whatever you want to do, or if you want to restart or whatever.
Yep, okay. You get one thing and then you need another and another. Just spirals. Those don't help me. Take this. Right, if it works, I am ready to try. I cannot guarantee it will.
Yeah, okay, just go ahead.
Okay, you in a position, Undead? Oh, I see you on the end.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
So we're in a situation where Lector is making adjustments to the mission, so we're just going to see how that goes. So to do that,
What was
he
that?
needs to upload stuff and then do a restart of the mission, I think. Doesn't take long,
Did we
but
crash?
we'll see.
We landed. Oh, I'm gonna turn the engines off because we took a little bit of damage. A little bit.
Oh,
Not much.
just seen an error pop up in Discord.
What?
About 9 minutes ago. Is that when you would have dropped him off? Did the drop off work?
I did.
Did. Player nil running. I wonder if it's picking up us. Just need to have a look at that. 0364. 0336. I wonder if get a player name doesn't work when there's more than one of us in the unit.
At 24 Piffman 7. Sorry for the long waiting time. I'm just big back.
Before
Okay,
I restart, I want to
think-
check that because
I
I'm
think the
still
mission's
in
going to
the
restart,
helicopter with you,
so
aren't I?
hold on.
What have you despawned?
So who was that for?
Undead, but it's okay if he's caught up, it's fine.
Copy. I think
I'm here.
Lexor's
So I
going
thought
to restart
I
the mission.
I
He's
should
made
make my
some
head off thing.
adjustments. So he's going to restart the mission, I think. Do you still want me to take off?
So we are. Yeah, I just want to before I
At
go ahead
24
and,
Piffman 7. Have you seen the new bodycam game?
before I go and
No, I haven't
the
seen that.
restart,
But it's
I
not
need
something that
to-
would draw me anyway. The only thing I do is fly.
check whether or not the when there's two people in the same helicopter, if it remove some of the information that I use. So we are CH dash 47 7 F 44 hyphen.
At 24 Piffman 7. I know YouTubers don't wanna shout other people out because they think their viewers are gonna go to the person they shouted out, but can you be that guy? My YT is Crimson Striker, please.
Crimson Striker. Well, there
Okay,
you go.
that
I
works.
mean,
It's
it's
returned
it's
your
there.
name, which is exactly
You
what I
just
was
announced
figuring
it,
would
so
do.
it's there.
It means that makes it
Anyone
less sense,
watching the
so it's a
stream
completely
will
different
see
issue.
that.
Right, I will, I would say, leave the server off of the menus,
Leave server. Okay.
just to make the exit slightly cleaner. So I don't know if you received that.
At 24 Piffman 7. Yo, thanks main. At 24 Piffman 7. I meant man.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So when the server restart, when the mission restarts, do you want me to do a takeoff to see how
No,
that
it's restarting.
works? Bearing also in mind that it's 3:15 for me.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, hang on, connection failed. Connection failed. Lex, I'm getting connection failed.
Yeah, I was just, I mentioned I was restarting the server at that point. I don't know if
Sorry,
you caught that.
sorry, I thought it was ready. I'll go again now.
No. It's only just restarted.
Okay,
I only just started the shutdown and restart.
okay, I'll hold.
It is starting to come back up because, for whatever reason, whenever the DCS starts, it kills my splash deck connection. It's just killed it, so
Okay.
it's
Not
progressing.
necessarily the kind of notification you want, but if it works, it
So
works.
don't reconnect just yet, even if you can see
At
it. Don't
24
reconnect just yet. I
Piffman
just want to
7.
make sure things are.
LOL, not gonna lie, it's accurate.
Yeah, I meant that last message that I said. I meant that to go to Lexor, but pushed my stream. We've got a couple of push to talks buttons, and I pushed the wrong one. I meant it to go to Lexor to say. Yeah.
Right, if you can see it, you can reconnect. But again,
Okay.
there is absolutely no guarantee this is going to work.
I can join and we'll see what happens. believe you're hearing
Did you disconnect?
Laxel.
Yeah.
Did, yeah, so I
And-
left the server, yeah.
At 24 Piffman 7. What games do you play /stream /record?
DCS only.
Okay, has anyone connected yet?
Yeah,
Peterson.
I've just got in. I'm going to join the blue.
Okay, I'll connect. We'll see what happens.
I'm in cockpit at the moment.
Undead, I'll join on you or join on me. I don't
Right.
care which.
Piffman, do you want me to start and take off?
I need to. It's the connection for multi-crew that's gonna tell me whether or not anything works.
At 24 Piffman 7. Yo, my PC can't even run Siege or Blender at times.
I don't know either
At
of those.
24 Piffman 7. And start and take off
Yeah,
/.
I don't know any other
This
games.
bit.
I only do DCS, really. I can't remember if I primed or not. Darn it. I'll give it 3. Might flood it a bit. Okay. Brake on. Brake on, prop pitch fully fine. Gear light on. Crack the throttle. And start.
At 24 Piffman 7. Up and away, head up.
Right, adjust altimeter and trims.
Yeah, and typo.
Right, I'm all ready to go, so I can.
I
I'll
need to
get
restart the
on.
server again.
Sorry, did you say restart?
Yeah.
Copy. Shall we leave server?
Yeah. You
Right,
need to
you caught that,
hide your
different-
file because it's generated all sorts of weird stuff.
Yeah, Laxor's going to have to restart the server again, or the mission at least, whether it's the whole server or the mission, I'm not sure. So he's going to restart that again, and this is all part of testing, so it's simple as that. When I get back in, I will jump in my spit and I will just start it up as quickly as possible and take off on the taxiway for speed rather than taxiing along to the runway. And then I'll explain, before I take off, I'll
At
explain about
24
takeoff.
Piffman 7. Why your suite in the game look like Homelander, huh?
My suite in the game. Homelander. Sorry, I don't know. I got no idea what Homelander is.
What the hell keeps happening? Is when is have we got people joining the server?
Negative.
Oh, should I not have done that?
How come?
Some
I've just tried to go in and I've got option to join the blue.
because the file keeps changing. And Bill,
I
can
think-
you confirm you've disconnected?
I think Bill
Sorry,
reconnected.
no, sorry. Because I was talking, I got a bit confused. I was talking to my stream. I shouldn't have joined. Sorry, I will leave. Yeah, sorry about that. I misunderstood.
That's right.
Okay, I've now left. I've left the server and I've just got the server selection screen up. Okay, so I won't join that server until Lexor gives the okay. Then I'll start without any chat and then explain how I'm going to take off so you can just see how that works. If anyone else there wants to say a couple of words on the chat, it's always welcome. I won't necessarily always be able to respond very well because we're doing other stuff, but it's always good to see some interaction on
At
the
24 Piffman 7. Okay. At 24 Piffman 7. I'm just setting something up on my PC here.
Okay.
I can lose my mind now. Right, I have to keep double checking and rechecking the file. It reloaded itself a couple of times, but out of sequence, so I have no idea what would have caused that. So it's, right, server is in process of shutting down.
Copy that. Piffman, do you use TrackIR or VR?
At 24 Piffman 7. So is something wrong here? The server isn't working or something?
No, Lexor's
At
making
24
making
Piffman
adjustments
7.
to it.
I think you said that.
Yeah, Lexor's making adjustments because he writes the
My
code
connection has
for
just
it.
dropped to the desktop, so that should mean the server will be back in a moment.
Okay, so server's almost back. Lexor created this mission. He writes the code for it, so it's quite a task. It requires quite a bit of skill in coding. So
It should be clear to refresh and reconnect.
okay, and if you caught that, Lexor's just saying we can reconnect. Copy that. Do I need to refresh, or can I just select it? It's already there.
Yeah, should be right.
Going in.
You might have to modify your entries in the file under because it's showing that you've done more seaside than me.
Well, obviously. Mistake
Yeah,
die,
just
you know.
edit it. I wouldn't take
Just-
loads away. I'd just take one, just enough to be one less than me. It's fine.
Well, you wouldn't take loads away. You'd just give yourself loads more.
No, I would never give myself stuff that I have not earned.
No,
But you know,
no.
I might
So,
take away some that other people have.
that's completely fair. Yeah.
Okay, so here we are. First thing I'm going to do is get armed, because then whilst I'm getting armed, I can carry on. I'll use voice attack for that. I'm just going to say the word bullets, and that should get me armed. Bullets.
Request rearming. Copy.
Okay, so I'm getting rearmed. I'll now get the aircraft started without talking through it, because I've already done that.
Rearming complete.
God damn it, this dude. In my usual rule of threes, it takes me 3 attempts to get anything right. It seems.
At
I need clear for
24:57.
one now.
In leaving, you'll see within okay.
Okay, Piffin, yeah, take care, TTFN.
I'll be clear for one more restart.
Yep, all good.
Server coming down.
Yep.
This is just to get information into the mission to say that someone has joined multi-crew, and I can tie it back to a module. This doesn't actually finish or make it to the point where finishing a CSAR will credit the non-pilots, but it's the hook section that's the real pain, because you can't change a hook without restarting the server.
Ah, right.
Whereas
okay.
I can hot reload the code for the mission. I can just reload the file and I can do it again. The hooks are lower.
Yeah.
Server's probably available again.
Probably what?
Available. I think it's I know, almost ready.
All right, okay. Yeah, just let us know.
Yeah, okay, it's just gone green, so you should be on.
Okay, joining.
Right, I'll be right back. There's some Texan
Yep.
aircraft coming over, so I wanted to have a look quickly.
Okay.
Bullets. Bullets.
Request rearming. Copy.
Have at least spawned in before he went off and went sightseeing.
Who was that?
And then,
Oh, right.
so he was just checking a plane that was going over
Oh.
him, so.
Right, yeah.
Rearming complete.
If anyone wants me to explain anything, try to put a message on if you can. need me to do anything or what?
No, at the moment, the only thing I need a multi-crew unit for me to,
Okay, so do you want me to jump in the ship with someone?
I mean, yeah, that'll give me more.
Hang on, I can't hear you. I'm going to just jump out of this plane in mid-air, which is a bit naughty. I'll bail out. Jump. Jump.
Did you switch already?
I'm about to jump in as port gunner again, is that alright? Wrong button. I'm about to jump in as a port gunner again, is that good?
Yep, that's fine. Didn't work, but it's fine. Going to arrive by base.
Fixed wing. 7 o'clock. Searching.
Okay, I've got no mouse control from my gunner position. In fact, I'm not sure I'm in a gunner position.
That's funny because I haven't put a gun on. So I thought we were just sitting testing the server.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we don't actually need to do anything. I need to look more. The hook is fine. I'm getting the information coming in, I think.
I've got no gun, does that matter? It's got a porthole.
Yeah, I don't think you're hearing what I don't think you heard under. There's no guns on there at the moment.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't catch that. Got no mouse control over this window. Should I have?
What window?
I'm looking for a porthole at the moment where the gun would be, I guess.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you won't have any. If there's no gun, there is no interaction.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
I Is it still not populating properly? I'm still not giving you the entry of multi-crew.
It's
Fixed wing,
correctly logging
7
that
o'clock,
I've joined
searching.
the multi-crew, so the hook is working. The information is coming through into the mission, which is good, so I don't need to restart the server anymore, I don't think. At the moment, I don't have a mechanism to turn the slot ID into a unit, which means I can't tell it back to which module I'm in, or who I'm with. But I think I might be able to do that. If you want to call it, that's totally fine. If you're going to carry on doing stuff, then I might just hop in and out of whoever's in a multi-crew. But if you need to head out, it's fine.
Well, since there's not really seesaw to do, I'll just jump into something with more guns and go shooting.
I'm happy to stick around for as long as I might be useful.
Thought something weird was going on there. I just looked on the map, and as I zoomed out, there's one that says Chief. It's like, what? It's
The chieftain.
shorten of. I don't normally see those because it's normally the reds that survive, not the blues.
Right, okay.
Okay, so what are you? Let's see.
So is there anything I can be useful for?
If you want to shoot door guns, then I think Undead is hovering around in a MI-20. Oh, you haven't got the MI-24. Possibly, I don't know. No, not necessarily for anything specific. I need to look at the code a moment and then make a modification to the mission code and then do a hot reload of that. So the server is I don't need anyone to do anything specific at the moment. But if I want to test anything, then I would just hop into someone that's running a multi-crew. But either do as you wish or call it. It's fine.
Okay, well, I haven't got any plans to do anything. I'll just check see if there's anyone on my stream that demands that I fly a bit more, in which case I might, but that's not likely to happen. So I'll probably fold it there, but I'll come back.
Okay. Yep, nice.
Okay, so people on my stream, is anyone really want me to fly again. If they want me to, I will. If no response, then I'll assume there's no desire for me to fly more.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that when I clicked on it, it's going to send you a message.
That's fine.
I hate that. I much prefer to select it and then click a request button rather than it auto request.
Yeah.
If you're able to accept, I just wanted to see if it update or anything.
Okay, well, I'm assuming that there's no one there that wants me to fly anymore particularly, so I will hand over to Lexor now and leave Lexor and Undead if he's able to stay to do their stuff, and I will toddle off. It's quarter to 4 roughly for me, so that will do. Alright, I'll sign off with Lexor and Undead. Okay, Lexor Undead, there seems to be no particular need for me to fly any further, so I'm going to fold now and catch you next Friday, I'm guessing.
Sounds good.
Yeah, possibly, unless I do more in the week. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let me know if I can be of any help. You do an awful lot for this, so if I can help in any way, that's I'm happy to do that. All right, catch you whenever next time is. Take care, Lexor. Take care, Undead.
Okay.
TTFN.
Take it easy, Bill.
Am I okay to do a request on a slot? Your...
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Did that send a request?
Negative.
Oh. Well, that's most bizarre. Okay.
And once again, final goodbye to people on my stream. If you've enjoyed it, that's good. I'm not going to ask you to like and subscribe or anything. I'm not worried about that. If you've enjoyed it, that's enough for me. We'll be flying again next Friday. We probably will start flying somewhere in the region of midnight UK time, and then we'll go through in the region of 2:30 in the morning or possibly later, and then we'll do the same on the Saturday evening. So thanks for being there, and thanks to anyone that managed to chip in with some kind of a interaction. That's always good, and hopefully catch you next time. Take care, folks. TTFN.